ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Brian J. Boyer Plant Deployer. And today we have something really exciting to talk about. We have the Black Sapote, aka chocolate pudding tree, here in my tropical fruit garden. This tree was planted 2.5 years ago. It's grown quite a bit since the time I planted it. I got it from Chamos O'Leary's Tropical Plant Nursery. And these trees are native to Mexico and Central America. Really interesting tree. Allegedly, the fruit tastes kind of like chocolate pudding. I haven't had the opportunity to try it yet. However, this year, thanks to all the rain we've been getting and the monsoon rains, we have a couple fruits, and I'm really excited to try them out. So if you can look over here, we have a couple of fruits hanging from the tree. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is the desert. This is Arizona. Of all places, turns out there's one that fell on the ground and it's kind of turning black. So why not give it a shot for the video, right? I'm gonna go find it here. This is it. So what you're supposed to do is wait until these ripen and turn completely black and try them. And obviously the fruit has to be full grown, and full grown fruit's about this size. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it like this, and acorn size, and see what it tastes like, just for the video. So here we go, here goes nothing. Not very good. I wouldn't recommend it. I'd wait till they're completely ripened, and you're supposed to ripen off the tree. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. And back to the tree. So again, if you're ever wondering if Black Sapote, aka chocolate pudding tree, can grow in the desert of Arizona, it can. If you're wondering, what the fruit tastes like when it's not fully ripe, I wouldn't recommend it. It kind of tastes like a sour, bitter, lemony flavor. I wouldn't recommend it. After trying that, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pass on the green. But when these turn black, I think we should come back and do another video and try a fully ripened, full-grown Black Sapote. So it's really important what we do here at Plant Deployer, Boyer Destroyer, aka we have mulch. So it's really important in growing fruit trees in the desert to have mulch and different things around the base of the tree to keep the moisture in. If you don't have this in the desert, forget it. Your fruit trees are gonna die. So we'll move over here. I have a lot of mulch, organic matter that I put around all of the trees here. I have some manure, some cow manure, or actually horse manure, because we have horses right next door. And what I do is I put it around the base of the trees, and it really helps retain that moisture and allow the trees to survive. I also have everything hooked up on kind of drip irrigation here. Technically, most people say you're not supposed to do that, but I do it and it works. So twice a day right now, because we're in the 110 degree heats. So do twice a day waterings, organic mulch at the base of the trees. And then I do feed the trees here and there with fish emulsion occasionally, but that's it really. I mean, mulch is the magic pudding, so to speak, with all this stuff. This is the first time it started fruiting. Yeah, this 2.5 years for this tree. Unfortunately, this is the sugar apple next to it. That hasn't fruited yet, and I've had that thing for about 4 years, so you just never know. You just never know. It's from Mexico and Central America, so it's a tropical tree. It grows in very tropical climates typically. So as long as we do some razzle-dazzle here in the desert, we can make it work. It's not necessarily adapted for this, but mulching the base of the tree is very important. Keeping the humidity up, and the best way to do that is with other trees and other leaves around it. So as you can see, there's all kinds of other trees around this that help bring the humidity up in the desert, which is something you really need, especially for a fruit tree to fruit and survive in the desert. It would probably fruit in a pot, because what happens in the pot is once the roots can't grow anymore, the tree will usually fruit because it has nothing else to do. So yeah, you could grow this in a pot, and I think people have grown them in pots. So, I mean, it might be easier because you can move it in the winter. It does struggle a little bit in the winter. Sometimes it loses its leaves, but it has been able to handle the Arizona winters from here on out so far. I've never covered anything out here, and everything seems to survive the winters just fine. In their native environment, these trees can be 20 to 25 feet tall. Here in Arizona, this might be the tops of what we're looking at. I'm not sure, but it really isn't growing much higher. It's growing more wide. No pests, no bugs. The hardest thing for this tree has been the hot Arizona summers. As you can see, it just recently lost a lot of leaves from the 110, 115 degree stretch we had last month. But with the humidity and the monsoons that have come, it's starting to have some new growth. And So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you guys updated. I'm really excited to try the fruit, like I said, and we'll come back here. If I actually get a ripe fruit that we can try, we'll come back and try it. Okay, so as I digress, Black Sapote, Arizona desert, here in my Mesa tropical fruit tree garden. Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe. Boyer Plant Deployer out here in Mesa, just trying to make a world a better place, planting trees. We're gonna be doing a lot of videos, guys. I have over 80 tropical fruit trees here in the Mesa desert that I want to talk about, and this is just one of the few. So we got a lot to go through, guys, and I want you to be there with me going through all these trees. Really important to learn how to grow your own fruit tree garden, and I'm gonna help you do that by doing a lot more videos. So thank you.